Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Matt, I am the American-Canadian Gamer, and welcome to your daily live commentaries. And today, we're playing Titanfall. I just got the beta up and running, got it installed, I just got through the training mode. I have yet to play a single online match, so you are going to get to see my very first online beta match, and hopefully it's going to be a good one. Hopefully I won't embarrass myself too much, but here are the two loadouts that are available by default, the Rifleman and Assassin. I'm not able to edit these yet, and I cannot see what the CQB loadout is, but Rifleman is the one I'm going to be using because it has an assault rifle. I want to use it. I don't really feel like using the Smart Lock pistol. But the carbine just looks like a good standard assault rifle. It has a rocket launcher, a pistol. It has the cloak, as does the assassin. That seems to be the default ability that you gain. I don't know if that's a universal ability or you gain ones that are different, but I'm guessing it works kind of like an armor ability would in Halo, considering that it has a tactical ability option. There are probably other ones that would be a safe bet. I haven't really read as much about this game as I should, and my ordnance is a fragmentation grenade, and I have a couple of perks. So this game, definitely you can feel the Call of Duty in it, but after going through the training mode, you can see how this is a much different game than just COD with Titans. It is a much different game. So there are the two loadouts for the pilots and the two Titan loadouts. We have Assault and Tank, and I think I will be going with the Assault. I mean, they're very similar other than their weapon and a couple of their kit options, but Assault has the auto-eject and the regen booster, so I get faster shield recharging for my Titan, so we'll see how that works out, but, you know, I'm hopefully going to be working with the Assault. So let's go ahead and hop in. We have a few game modes here. We have Attrition, Hardpoint, Last Titan Standing, and a Beta Variety Pack, which I guess is kind of just you play random, well, it says right there, you play a variety of game modes and maps from Titanfall, so you just play different things. Attrition is basically deathmatch. Hardpoint is domination, you capture and hold different points. And Last Titan Standing, everybody starts in a Titan, and when all of their Titans are eliminated, they lose. So we're going to just hop into Attrition, because it's pretty basic, and it looks like we're hopping into a map called Fracture. I'm guessing this is join in progress, so we're probably just going to hop right into a match. I don't care that it's join in progress for this first beta match, because I want you guys to see my first actual my beta match. I want to see that. I'm really excited for this. I've been wanting to play this for the longest time. I am, like, shaking right now. I feel like a kid in a candy store or just waiting for the candy store to open. I'm really, really, really excited for this. And I played the training mode, the wall running. It all feels so natural. The mouse sensitivity feels really good. The game so far is running great. Granted, the training mode didn't really have a lot happening in it, but I'm running it at maximum settings and it's running just fine. And let's start off as a rifleman, and we will use the assault. Okay, and it seems to be just working just fine. That is an enemy Titan, it would appear. So let's lock on. Let's see if we can take him out. He won't take much damage from my primary weapon, but he is pretty hurt. And once your Titan gets to a certain part of its health, then it will automatically just kind of self-destruct eventually. So once you take a Titan down to a certain point, I'm guessing when they're on fire like that one was, then it will just eventually go down. And these are all friendly, so let's kind of stick with this Titan over here. And the way the Titans work, they are somewhat like a kill streak. You have a timer for your Titan, and getting kills reduces that timer. Killing enemy players will reduce it quicker than killing enemy AI, like grunts and other things. So everybody will eventually get their Titan, but there's no form of, like, airstrikes or anything else from what I'm able to tell. And it looks like we actually just won. I'm not sure. So now they're trying to escape, it would seem. Epilogue. So, let's see if we can keep them from getting away. I'm not exactly sure how this works. Yeah, I don't know. That looks like it was a player. But we won, pretty much at this point. And now the epilogue is just to eliminate them. Don't let them escape. So yeah, joined in progress at the very end of a match. That's... Look, I won my first match. Oh, now we're just waiting for this to end. This is pretty neat. This is really neat. I'm really excited right now. I just kind of got just a little taste of what this game is going to be, and just that little bit that I just played, but it looks like the enemy team is now trying to get away, and we're trying to prevent them from doing so, which we did. We destroyed their ship. They could not get away, so we got a little bonus. I unlocked the CQB loadout, so now we can check out the CQB loadout, and we can see how that compares to the rifleman loadout and see what kind of weapons and equipment that I get with that one. But there we have it. I had no pilot kills, so that one guy that I did kill, if I killed him at all, was not a pilot. He was a grunt of some kind. But I did unlock CQB pilot loadout. So let's go check that out. Pilot loadout, CQB, a shotgun, a semi-automatic shotgun with a Sidewinder micro missile. This thing is really good. Really cool. The Sidewinder. It's a rapid fire, micro missile launcher, like it says. It's essentially, that's exactly what it is. I don't know where I'm going with that, but that's what it is. It's not as powerful as the rocket launcher is. At least that's what I'm able to gather from it. But the rocket launcher needs to lock on. The Sidewinder doesn't, and the Sidewinder can be used in anti-personnel purposes, so there's the main difference. Although maybe the rocket launcher can fire without locking on. I didn't actually try, but maybe I'm just kind of assuming based on the fact that it did bring up a lock on like a Stinger would in one of the Call of Duty games. So we're actually, looks like it's actually getting ready to start up. Looks like we're going to be playing in Angel City. Another attrition match, of course. And let's see the last game summary. Kills. Okay, whatever. I had one pilot kill. I did have one pilot kill, so I did kill. I had a Titan assist and a pilot assist. Okay, so I actually did get a kill, and then I got an assist. So it looks like we're going to be playing here on Angel City, and it looks like it's starting in about a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and skip to when this match begins. All right, let's do it. Let's do this. Let's hop into this Angel City. We have the intro here. I'm guessing cinematic intro. That's kind of neat. I like that. It's not just, hey, spawn in on the ground. Alright, looks like this is the... Is this the same map we just played? This is the same map that we just played, it would appear. Let's keep with this guy, because I have no idea where I'm going. He actually might. And you can see the wall running in action there. It is a really, really awesome thing. So let's activate our cloak. And go see if we can hunt some people down. Which, the cloak is not really all that effective, is it? You could see him from a mile away. There we go. First strike. First blood. Looks like we got a guy out here somewhere. He's up here. Let's go ahead and jump up here. Get inside. And the movement is so smooth. It feels smooth. It does not feel jaggedy. It doesn't feel like the animations just switch on you. It actually feels like it feels fluid. I don't really, it feels so good and so fluid. I'm really, really liking the mobility, how much I can move, and the game really just kind of emphasizes that capability of you can jump around. Although that smart lock pistol, I don't know how much I'm going to be liking that. Although, it may not really be all that good, just everybody's playing with it right now because it's a new toy, and they're all checking it out, but I'm really liking the assault rifle because, yeah, the smart lock pistol is kind of cool, but I don't think it has the kind of range that a carbine would have, that the assault rifle has, so... My guess is that it's really good in very specific scenarios, like sneaking up behind me, like yeah, you can say the smart lock pistol was a little OP in that situation, but with him being right behind me, he would have killed me anyways. So I'm not too all concerned about it at that point. Now, if we start seeing the smart lock being able to pull off all sorts of shenanigans and just winning every fight, then we might have some issues, but, you know, I'm going to withhold judgment on that for now, to just kind of wait and see. But the guns feel lethal. It definitely has the Call of Duty kill times. They definitely has those. And let's try and catch up to this Titan. There we go. Nailed it. Let's see if we can finish this thing off. We don't want this Titan flying around. He knew it too. He knew right where I was. He was ready for it. He knew I'd be behind him. So let's go ahead and spawn in. My Titan is ready. So let's get to a safe spot, call in this Titan, and utilize on the battlefield. Which this battlefield's pretty big. Look at these. These maps are really good size. I mean, yeah, it's kind of compact in there, but you're going to have plenty of room to let your Titan kind of, you know, maneuver and do its work. And now we're inside of our Titan. And what do I have? I have my Rocket Barrage as my special, like, Titan ability. Which is that right there. Let's tear into this Titan. It's me and this other Titan versus him. So let's, punch and kill that guy. Punched by a giant Titan. How do you feel at this moment? Okay, let's get out of here because I'm gonna get killed by something here. Just tear all these guys down. All right, yeah, let's get out of that. Throw the Titan in follow mode. My Titan's pretty much done for. Anti-Titan weapon. It does have to lock on it. You can't fire it until it does. He is going to eject if he hasn't, or my teammate took him down. Awesome. This is pretty cool. That was really fun, tearing through those people as a time. Looks like I have a couple of minutes until Titanfall. You can see in the bottom right-hand corner, there's the timer, 2 minutes now. So it would appear that it just dropped down significantly by about 10 seconds when I killed that guy. There's another kill. Wow, these guns have some nice range. Definitely hit scan weapons, which I prefer over Battlefield's non-hit scan weapons. Because Battlefield's weapons, yeah, you know, you can argue that having projectile-based weaponry is more skillful, but it leads to a bunch of issues with online connectivity and getting shot around corners. And that Smart Lock pistol, like, you don't have to hold anything. It just, you know, it locks on by itself. It just does it all by itself. But, you know, you have issues like in Battlefield, there's a reason you get shot around corners all the time, and it's just because the internet of the standard gamer is not up to snuff with what's required to make projectile-based gameplay viable. I would love to see projectile-based gameplay kind of become the norm in the future, but at the moment, internet can't really support it. And these are just grunts right now that I'm taking down, so these are not actual players. But now my Titan is ready. And it'll tell you, yeah, that was a player I just killed because he actually had a name. So let's get somewhere to utilize my Titan and hopefully be able to take it out. Yeah, if you notice, I kind of just walked through those AI guys. I've heard the AI isn't really all that awesome, and I'm inclined to agree at the moment. Okay, this Titan, we're going to actually use it in follow mode. I'm going to let my Titan do its own thing this time instead of piloting it myself. There we go. Now it's going to run all by itself, and it's going to do its own thing. Looks like there's another Titan over there. I don't know if that's an enemy or a friendly Titan. That is an enemy Titan. Let's lock on and try to take him out. What is he fighting? What is that a thing? That's a thing. What is that thing? Defeat is imminent. That's wonderful. Our team is losing, apparently. That's wonderful. Let's see if we can just take out this Titan really quick. He caught my rocket. He's going to try and throw it back at me. Defeated. We lost. We lost. You know, I'm going to keep playing a bit of this. I'm not going to, you know, ooh, get to the dropship. Let's get there. Let's get to the dropship. Arrival in 35 seconds. 30 seconds. Okay. Let's get there. Let's see if we can survive this. Let's get to the dropship and see if we can get out. I don't know what I'm stuck on, but I was stuck on something. That is a Titan. Let's not fight that, shall we? Let's get out of here. Dropship en route. Recommend proceeding to the evac point. I'm not going to make it. That Titan is right on my tail. Your dropship is at the evac point. Evacuation procedures will now commence. Oh, I got in the evac dropship. I'm not going to survive, though. We're not going to get away. Look at all these guys. Or we're going to make it. Hey, look at that. We got out of here. Perfect. Now we slip space, and we're gone. Okay, so I got an extra 200 points for getting out of there. That's not bad. That's really cool. That is really... I only had 2 pilot kills. Only 2 of my kills were pilot kills out of all of that. Really? I only killed 2 people? I killed 16... Wow. That's interesting how that dynamic works out. This is going to get to be a really interesting game, trying to pick out pilots as opposed to grunts and minions. We're going to have to see how all of this plays out. I'm actually going to back out of the next match. Yes, leave lobby. And I'm going to keep playing this a bit more, play with some of the other game modes, and we're going to see more Titanfall. I'm going to record a few more of these matches and just do a bit more. Look for this over the next few days. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. My name is Matt, and I'll see you next time.